talk to yourself the way that you would talk to a friend.
Okay, shall I just dip in? Okay.
Bounties are the best. I'm gonna decorate mine to the gods. Actually,
if we're in Japan, I'm gonna be a Pikachu.
I'm taking a picture of this. This is so funny. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am honored to have Sanne Vloet. Did I say that correctly?
Sanne Vloet.
Sanne Vloet. Tell us where you're from and what you do.
I am from the Netherlands, but I've been living in LA for a couple of years. And what do I do?
Yeah, like how would you sum up who you are as a person?
I think, well, I'm a model. I work in the health and wellness space. I love doing Pilates workouts, and yeah, I'm a chef.
Actually, I have a lot of questions for you about Pilates because I've recently become obsessed.
Yeah, we gotta do something together.
I know. So as we go, I'm gonna ask you questions. And we're excited to make some healthy baked goods today. Actually, not baked. These are no-bake cookies that we're making. We're gonna dip them in chocolate, add some toppings. Super easy to do at home, so let's do it.
Let's get cooking.
Okay.
Or baking. No baking.
Or not baking.
No
Let's
baking.
get to not baking. You guys submitted a bunch of questions for Sanne, so I'm gonna pull them up and let's see what we have. Actually, they're kind of for both of us.
Ooh, these are good. Okay, I have one question for you. Is it you or Greg cooking dinner?
Me.
Yeah?
So, okay, my whole relationship with Greg, we've been together 8 years.
Yeah.
It was always him, and I had no interest. And as of like 6 months ago, I'm obsessed with cooking. And now I do it every night and I don't even let him touch it.
That is awesome.
How about you?
No, definitely me.
Definitely you.
Max makes breakfast sometimes.
Yeah.
No, it's me cooking.
I've been following along on Max's breakfast and
It's actually improving a lot. It's cute.
Okay, good. And Sanne is newly engaged, so congratulations.
Yes.
Very exciting. How did you first get into fitness, health, wellness? Like what was the beginning for you?
I think that was when I just finished school. I moved to Paris for modeling, and I was loving life, loving Paris. I think I was like 18. Was literally eating everything I could. And then obviously with modeling and like, you know, hormones, you're becoming a woman. I was getting a little fuller, and it was that time where in the industry like size 0 was like really important, and they were like, hey, you need to be in super shape if you want to go to New York. And going to New York was one of my really big dreams, and I was like, okay, so let's do it. And I was like, I started researching on like how to train or like what to eat, because I was like, okay, I love food. Like it doesn't mean that I'm gonna eat like boring salads, and like I wanted to still eat delicious foods.
Yeah.
So I started to find creative ways to kind of do this, and I started to look into recipes and nutrition and all of that, and then yeah, that's kind of how I rolled into it.
That's amazing. I feel like both of us are foodies. We love talking about restaurants and food, but we also love health.
Yeah.
And I actually think the bridge of the two is so fun.
I think so too. Like I think there used to be a really big stigma around like, okay, healthy food is boring, it's like not tasty. And I get it, if you're going to some like McDonald's and you order a salad, it's like really bad. But especially now in like a lot of big cities, there's so many good restaurants, so tasty.
Yeah. And we're lucky that we live in California and we have beautiful fresh fruit and veggies all the time, and such a good influence around us, and the restaurants here can be really good.
Yeah, 100%. Like I feel we're so lucky with that. But also if you are not in a big city, like I feel literally by going to a supermarket and just making your own stuff, you can recreate recipes from the restaurants here.
100%.
I think this is a really good one. I'm actually curious what you would say. How to be less hard on yourself. I always like love your like kind of like motivational quotes and stuff, and I feel like you have a pretty good system down. So.
Okay, I will say I'm still learning. Like it's, you know, you have hiccups every day, but just like talk to yourself the way that you would talk to a friend. Like I even think putting it in different words in your head, like think of it as like a you statement. Like would you ever talk to your friend or someone you care about the way you talk to yourself? So for example, this morning I realized I had forgotten to film something for my YouTube video, and I was genuinely very upset with myself. I was like, oh my gosh, how could I forget that? And I had to remind myself, like, having kindness and self-love for yourself is so much more valuable, you know, than getting that one clip that you wanted. It establishes a relationship with yourself that's like invaluable.
I really like that.
How about you?
I would also say like that is a work in process a lot. It was actually funny because I saw a little video like last week, I think it was on TikTok or something, and it was like realize that you're talking to this person and it was actually a baby photo or a kid's photo. I don't know, it might be a viral thing. And I was like, you're so right. Like, he would never do that, and you are still talking to the same person in that sense. So
100%.
I thought that was like, I don't know, it was really eye-opening, and I was like, yeah.
Tapping into your inner child and giving yourself that love you need is so important.
100%. I'm actually excited to try this with all the lime in there.
Yeah, it kind of has like a tropical, like coconut, lime. I haven't tried anything like this yet. This is gluten-free, dairy-free. Okay, let's blend her up. Throw our lid on. Okay, here's our dough, technically. We blended it all up. So let's get this all out. And then we can add a little maple syrup just to make it a bit stickier and sweeter.
What is your go-to lazy dinner?
Lazy dinner? Eat one hot food bar.
Okay, yeah.
Probably eat one hot food bar.
Guilty last night.
Honestly, if I'm at home though, I'll do like the air fryer. Like I'll just throw salmon in the air fryer or something. Yeah. But I love cooking, so like it brings me, like if I feel lazy, I still want to cook, you know what I mean? Like it brings me like relaxation.
I know, it sounds weird, but like on a super lazy day, I love like baking and like cooking. Like it's weird, like it automatically becomes, I don't know. Maybe it's like, for some people it's like productive, but I find it actually like more therapeutic.
Yeah, it's therapeutic, exactly. Yeah. So, I feel like you're big on your morning routine like me. What are some like non-negotiables in your morning?
In my morning, it is stretching with my foam roller.
I need to do that.
I did not do it this morning and I was like feeling it. Like, I'm like, okay. I don't know, it just like opens up my body immediately. I feel so much better. I feel more comfortable around the skin. And then I think also like making my morning matcha is like literally number one. I feel we have that one in common.
Yeah, we love our matchas.
Those are the most important ones. And you?
For me, so I've been a little bit more flexible lately. I need to get movement in, but I'm kind of like playing with what that movement might be. Like today I did a 40-minute walk. Other days I've been trying Pilates. Sometimes I'm doing weightlifting, but I kind of leave it up to the day. But at least it's some movement. I always listen to a podcast to get my head in the right space.
Are you doing something while you're listening to a podcast, or are you just listening to it?
Walking.
Gotcha.
Either I'm walking or making breakfast, like it's like while I'm doing things. And I try not to go on social media for at least an hour after I wake up.
Yeah, I try to do the same thing.
That's difficult though.
I'm like getting to my emails or text messages, but social I kind of wait with.
It's too much at once. And I also put my phone on airplane mode at night, so when I wake up it's not like bombarding me. I kind of choose when I'm ready to re-enter the world. Should we make our cookies?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I think this is our dough. We're just grabbing it.
Okay, it was really funny because when I arrived, like all the toppings were ready, and the one which stood out to me immediately, I was like, oh, what is this? Because I was like, that looks familiar. In Holland, these chocolate sprinkles are called hagelslag, and we actually put them on bread. Literally every kid growing up, bread with butter and chocolate sprinkles, that's it.
I didn't know that at all. Like, I think that's such a fun fact. And I feel like everyone has something from their culture.
Are we making balls?
Mine's a bowl.
Oh, are we dipping it?
We're gonna dip it in the chocolate.
Okay.
So I guess a bowl could be good, right? Okay, cute. Yours is like a Madeleine.
I feel like I'm like making sushi right now, you know? Like,
yeah, we love sushi.
Sushi masters.
I'm scared to like squish it too much and have it fall apart. There we go. I like the vibe you're going for though.
It's like, what is that like really famous cookie? Or maybe it's a Dutch
Madeleine cookie?
No, it looks like this and then it's like half dipped in chocolate.
Oh, Bounty? No.
Kind of, look, oh my god, this might taste like a Bounty actually. It's like it has a lot of coconut in it with the chocolate.
What's the American version? Almond Joy? Almond Joy?
I don't know, but Bounties are
the best.
Freaking love Bounties.
Oh my gosh.
I think this is gonna taste like a Bounty, guys.
This is a dairy-free, gluten-free Bounty. You're welcome. Okay, mine is not working out like yours is. Do we need more maple syrup, do you think, to make it stickier? Why not? Let's see. Let's do one more and see. Okay, good question, because Sanne is also a business founder like me. How do you set personal goals and how do you set career goals?
I think personal goals, it actually starts with every morning because I kind of like put it down like every day, like, oh, this is my goal of the day.
Yeah.
Career goals, I feel like I visualize it a lot, but and maybe I should do this actually, like make more of a concrete plan to it, if that makes sense. Like I just do it and I do the steps, but like, I don't know, I do like visualize where I would want to be and like what it takes to like go there and like write that down, kind of like work backwards from that.
Yeah, I agree.
How do you do?
I think visualizing, as you said, who you want to be and the things that feel good for you. So like when you close your eyes and envision your future, what do you see? And then create a plan and the steps that you need to take to get there.
Yeah.
And like in your daily life, anything that isn't leading you to that goal, you should remove.
Yeah.
Because I think it's easy, I don't know about you, but I feel like there's so much you can do in our industry. You know, you can like have a podcast, do YouTube, do Instagram, maybe you're on TikTok. Like there's so much you can do. You can start all these different brands and it's overwhelming sometimes. And I think narrowing down the focus and being like, which actually brings me joy is so important.
And I think it also, listen, like wherever you want to go, there are going to be steps included that you don't like doing, that are out of your comfort zone or that you just don't enjoy doing. But I think by setting the goal and like having these steps like clear on a roadmap, it makes it easier to just do it and kind of be like step over it, like, okay, this is what it takes, rather than like doing all the steps and like skipping out on things you don't really like.
So true. Even when we were building Bloom, we spent years just doing everything. Like we didn't even have a team and it was a lot of hard work and like, you know, not a lot of socializing during that time and kind of giving up some things, but it was so worth it. And now I have a team and I'm able to do things outside of work. So it will be worth it in the end. And I think that's such a good point that like not everything is going to be comfortable for you. Okay, my cookies are huge.
Yeah, I made a couple bigger ones and I was like, you know what, I might need to like,
I think I have to decrease my size a little bit. That's fine. I like looked at yours and I was like, oh wait.
What is a food you miss out of Europe?
A food I miss from Europe and just like the food in general. I just feel like the ingredients are so good. It's something that I get so aware of when I go back to Europe of how difficult. In America, you have to really make it an intention to eat clean ingredients and high quality ingredients because the food industry here is just kind of a little bit of a mess. And I think in Europe, you kind of think about it less. You can kind of get away with eating whatever you want. From the UK, where I grew up specifically.
Do you think UK it's harder to do that or the US?
The UK is interesting. I feel like they do have more regulations, but there's definitely like a lot of unhealthy food. I mean, you know, I find it difficult to get fresh fruit in the UK because obviously they don't have access to that the way we do. So it kind of depends.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you, but I have a lot of like nostalgic food that I miss.
I do.
Yeah.
I just like import it sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, how did we meet?
So I think the connection was definitely through like DMs on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think the connect was the person who did my interior design in my apartment. I think I just finished mine and then you were just getting started.
Yeah.
And then we kind of connected over that and we're like, oh hey, you're working with Llewellyn. And then we kind of like, started chatting and
met for coffee.
We live around the corner from each other and
went to events together. It's kind of like a small circle of like wellness people in Venice.
100%.
Right? Like we all kind of know each other and it's nice actually.
It's really nice, yeah.
And I saw that you loved food and I love food. Yeah. You know? And here we are. Your cookies are stunning! Mine literally, okay, you know what? I'm gonna decorate mine to the gods and then put yours to shame.
I really like these cute little things. Though.
Well, I'm taking a picture of this. This is so funny. Okay, we're back and we're ready to decorate. So we have melted chocolate, gorgeous. Sprinkles, also known as hahasla,
Dutch version.
We've got coconut flakes, goji berries, cacao nibs, and walnuts. Ooh, I'm excited. Now we're gonna customize our cookies. Sanne's are 10 out of 10 gorgeous, stunning, amazing. Mine look like little stubs.
This is for like a little, you know, if you need an extra little pre-workout.
But at least I have more room for toppings.
I know, 100%. I was just gonna say, I was like, I want to put goji berries on there, but that's not gonna fit.
Yeah, I have room for goji
Okay,
berries.
shall I just dip in? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dip it.
Ooh! This is Enjoy Life chocolate for anyone wondering. Why am I wearing a white shirt? Oh my god, how cute! Oh my god! It's like wearing a little hat. This is a fun, like, have people over and decorate cookies.
Yeah.
But make it healthy.
Ooh, that looks really good actually with the nuts.
Yeah, she's not like the prettiest, but do you know what you're gonna be for Halloween yet?
October's actually
Cookie down.
Cookie down. We might be in Japan actually this year.
Oh.
And if we are, Halloween is super big there, but like
I was gonna
I've
ask.
been dreaming to be Pikachu because you know what it is? I'm always freezing with Halloween. It's so cold and everyone has like these tiny little like
True.
you know, tricky outfits, like very
True.
cute, but I'm like, it is so cold. And I was like, if we're in Japan, I'm gonna be a Pikachu.
Cute. Okay, I can't wait
And
to
you?
see that. I don't know.
What were you?
I did kind of a last minute Halloween costume. It's always last minute for me. What was I? Oh, I was the Flintstones with Greg.
that's cute.
And
I like
Fee.
that.
Yeah, it came out really cute.
I really like that.
Lulu was a dinosaur.
These are such cute little things to make with kids too.
True. Oh my gosh, a nice healthy option for kids. You're engaged. Is your partner as into health and fitness as you? How do you balance that? If not, if so, what does that look like?
He definitely is. Not when we met so much, because he was super stressed, overworking a lot. But then I was kind of like waking him up. I'm like, your hair's falling out. Like you need to change something. So he really also got into working out, eating healthy, and all of that. So it's really nice to kind of do that together, even if we're like on vacation or like you know waking up early and stuff. But there's a really big but here. There's one really big difference where he is obsessed with sugar and freaking loves it and eats so much of it at night and like you know things like that. So obviously I understand completely if your partner is like not kind of on the same path as you and like you know does crave like fast foods and is eating a lot of sugar. Like it can be hard sometimes because you tend to, I always like start snacking with him and stuff even though if I'm alone I'm not even craving it.
Yeah.
So I can definitely feel like that can be challenging. A tip what worked for me is then like if he like starts eating stuff, I know like I'm gonna want to have something too, so I just make something for myself.
Yeah.
So I have like almost something to nibble on rather than like me stealing all his stuff all the
That's
time.
that's a good tip actually.
And I also think like slowly start introducing it to your partner because maybe your partner has tried something once and doesn't really like it and like kind of introducing to like new things or things you're making or things you're cooking.
Yeah.
And I think you will be surprised how your partner can be into it.
And I think it's nice too to try new things together. It kind of like strengthens the relationship.
Yeah.
You mentioned vacation. How do you handle trying to stay healthy on vacation? I saw you did a post about this.
I actually did a post about it because I think it's all about balance. Like on vacation, like there's certain things that just make me feel good. That is regularly exercising.
Yeah.
Even on vacation, and I don't do it every day like I work out, but I try to do, you know, like 3 times a week, eat a lot of like veggies and fruits still on the side, but also just enjoy like a pasta and like, you know, an ice cream and just like relax because I don't know, you have food to nourish you, but you also have food for the soul, I feel.
Yeah, and I think on vacation, especially if you're in Europe or wherever you're going, the best way to see your destination is to walk a ton. Just like walk around the city you're in, walk up the beach, and you really get to see everything. But it's also great exercise. But yeah, also enjoying yourself because that's what life's about and why else are we here?
And I think just finding a little bit of moderation on a holiday too, because you know, if you had a giant like lunch with friends and all of that, or maybe in the evening I have like, you know, something a little bit smaller or things like that. I feel if you're able to find this moderation and this balance on a holiday, it will make it much easier to hop back into your routines rather than I am dropping the ball on everything coming 2 weeks. You know, it's just not going to make you feel good. I'm going to tell you that. And it's just going to make it much harder to step back into your routine.
True. Balance is everything. Okay, we're almost done with our cookies.
Yum.
Okay, taste test.
Taste test.
Let's see.
I think I'm going to go for chocolatey one first.
Yeah, I'm doing coconut flakes and cacao nibs. Cheers.
Cheers. This is literally a bounty.
With a little lime. That's very good. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
They like fill your mouth, so I'm having a hard time speaking, but Okay guys, that is it for our no-bake cookie recipe. Thank you so much, Sanne, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So much fun. We are also gonna make a healthy recipe on Sanne's channel, which I will link in the description box below, so go check it out. Bye guys.
Bye-bye.